It's a question anyone who's ever lived with a cat has asked. Does my cat actually understand what I'm saying? When you call its name from another room and see its ears twitch, or when you say the word dinner and it immediately starts winding around your legs, it feels like they must. The truth is both simpler and more complex than a straightforward yes or no. Cats don't understand human language in the way we do. They aren't parsing grammar, syntax, or the abstract meaning of words. A cat doesn't know that treat is a noun that refers to a small, tasty morsel of food. Instead, they're masters of associative learning. They learn that a specific sound, the word treat, is consistently followed by a very pleasant experience. It's the same way they learn that the sound of a can opener or the crinkle of a specific bag means food is coming. The word itself is just another sound cue in their environment, a signal that predicts an outcome. The most compelling evidence for this comes from research on whether cats recognize their own names. A 2019 study in Japan found that cats could indeed pick out their names from a series of other random nouns, even when spoken by a stranger. Their ears would move or their head would turn specifically when their name was said, showing they recognized it as a sound relevant to them. But the researchers were careful to point out this isn't the same as understanding the concept of a name as a personal identifier. To the cat, its name is simply the most important human sound it has learned, the one most often associated with attention, food, or interaction. It's a sound that says, "This next thing is for you." This is where the difference between cats and dogs becomes quite clear. The history of their domestication plays a huge role. Dogs were domesticated to work closely with humans in cooperative roles like hunting and herding. This required them to be highly attuned to human commands and vocal cues. Their survival and success depended on it. Cats, on the other hand, had a much more independent path to domestication. They essentially domesticated themselves, moving closer to human settlements to hunt the rodents attracted to grain stores. It was a relationship of mutual benefit, but not one of intensive cooperation. A cat didn't need to understand fetch the stick or guard the flock. It just needed to be good at being a cat. Because of this, cats rely much more heavily on other forms of communication. The tone of your voice is vastly more important to them than the actual words you use. Scientists call the way we talk to our pets pet-directed speech, and for cats, it's often a high-pitched, melodic tone. Studies have shown that cats are far more responsive to this cat talk than to a person speaking in a normal adult-to-adult voice. They can pick up on the emotional content of your voice, whether you sound happy, angry, or soothing, and they react to that emotion. You could say, "I love you," in an angry, sharp tone, and your cat will likely react with caution. Conversely, you could say, "You are a little monster," in a sweet, cooing voice, and it will probably start purring and rub against you. They are also incredibly astute observers of our body language and routines. A cat might not know the phrase "going to the vet" means, but it definitely knows the sequence of events. A specific carrier comes out of the closet, you seem a bit more stressed, and you try to pick it up when it doesn't want to be held. It's this pattern of events, not the words, that tells the cat something unpleasant is about to happen. They are pattern recognition machines. They know the sound of your specific car pulling into the driveway. They know that when you pick up your keys and a certain bag, you are leaving the house. This is a form of intelligence, but it's an observational, predictive intelligence, not a linguistic one. So while your cat doesn't understand your heartfelt monologues, it absolutely understands you. It understands your moods, your intentions, and your habits. It has learned the specific collection of sounds, gestures, and routines that means something important is about to happen in its world.